Welcome to another edition of Dizzarian Plays MMOs. Today I'm in Final Fantasy XIV, my level 5 Thaumaturge, and we're ready to do the next level 5 quest for the Thaumaturge Guild, so that we can proceed on and carry on with our magics and all that kind of good stuff. It was pretty easy to get up to level 5, just went out and did a few hunting log and like one of the quests. It was like very easy, so not a big long duration between these, the previous video and this video. You can see I've also equipped some of the gear I had in my inventory, so I'm looking a little more like a mage. Got my little pointy hat on and my dress here, because you know, low level geared in Final Fantasy XIV makes you look not too great sometimes. It's a little questionable. Look at those sandals. I mean, I'm no stylist, but wow. Anyway, so we're going to go on. We're level 5. We're going to talk to Coco Buki. He's going to give us a new wand. Maybe it looks like the one we've got, so maybe we'll find something new we can wear here. Your burgeoning power strains against the confines of our untried mortal shell. Another trial you must have. For this day forth, your tasks and challenges will be shaped by the teachings found within the Thaumaturge, the Yawning Abyss, a tome penned by the renowned Thaumaturge Zozomaya. My brothers, who have not once tasted the bitter draught of defeat, will instruct you on the vital lessons to be gleaned from 4 extensive chapters that comprise this exemplary work. Much shall you learn about the threats with which a practitioner of the arts must contend. The first chapter, The Threat of Intimacy, falls within Kako Baigo's preview. It is only fitting that one so averse to being approached should teach you the wisdom to be uncovered therein. Okay. Oh, this is Coco Buki, and then we're going to do Coco Baigo, who is over here. Arr! Yes, Dizzarian, I've been expecting you. Allow me to read to you from the pertinent passages from the opening chapters of Zoyomaya's guide. I am. The threat of intimacy. Ah, how magnificent the potent power we wield. Roaring flames, piercing ice, and shocking bolts are matched not by fist or sword or spear. But the burly warrior waxes fearsome with ever-closing steps. Fists shatter bone, blades slide through flesh, spears puncture soft bellies. Know you this threat, and stand you apart from such men. Shiver. Ugh, that last part makes me queasy no matter how often I recite it. The lesson, however, should be obvious. Keep your distance from your foes. Apart from the agony of being hit or stabbed or worst, you'll have a devil of a time contemplating an incantation with an enemy failing his weapons at your person. Thus, the wise Thaumaturge always strikes from afar, and the further, the better. Now, let us proceed with your trial. Take this dried fish and set it down in the vicinity of the silver bazaar. Next, simply draw back to the comfortable distance and wait for the vulture to swoop in to feed. That's when you ambush the nasty creature with a barrage of deadly spells. Once you have slain the scavenger, be sure to retrieve a generous slice of vulture meat for Fafafono. He doesn't mind us conducting trials so close to his shop so long as he's properly compensated. Yes, Dizzarian, we pay him in sorcery blast bird flesh. I was trying to say, the Silvery Bazaar, that's like in town, so let's see what happens. Oh, well, I guess it's not. Well, where is that? Wait a minute. So I'm going to do map here. Okay, it's actually here in Western Thanalan. Out here for that. So we need to go back out and go. So we're going to go back out. We're going to go right straight here. So we're not even going to do it and take the Aetherite network to it. We're just going to go straight outside. Okay, so I've made it out to the location. Here we're out here with the big pumps. And we're going to place the whatever this is, dried fish. Use. I don't know how to grab anything with those mittens. Wait for the chance to slay a circling vulture. Oh, there's some things out here I can kill for my hunting log. Oh, I guess I have to actually click on it. And wait. You sense a hostile presence. Oh yeah, I'm not supposed to get close. That was pretty easy. And the slice of ultra meat to Fafafano and the Silver Bazaar, which which is on down this way. The Silver Bazaar is down here. I'll probably kill these guys on the way back. And right there, Fafafano. Hey, little dude. You're done making use of the testing grounds, are you? Cough up the fee, then. There you go. Hee, there's nothing so tender as a bit of meat pummeled with the wanton wizardry. Nice doing business with you. Did you say Thaumaturge? Has this mage just completed a guild trial? Ah, Master Alchemist, what brings you to the bazaar in this fine evening? This gentleman here just slew himself a pulp vulture. You'd be surprised at how many of these scepter-wielding sorcerers end up sliced to ribbons by their beak and talon, and that's not the sort of flesh I've tasted before, you understand. My brothers, not again. Okay. Alright, so from here we go back to the guild. So just a quick note, I did kill... Oh, there's some more. I'm going to do that. But before I do, I did kill more of those things, and I did level again, so it's leveling still really quickly. And I gained a new spell, Thunder. Deals lightning damage with a potency of 30. Additional effect, it's lightning damage over time, so if you hit them up front, then it'll damage it through all the way through your fight, most likely. And it's potency 40. Only one thunder spell induced damage over time effect per caster can be inflicted upon a single target. So keep that in mind if you're in a group, that only one lightning spell. And also if you have multiples on here, it doesn't really do any good, at least for the damage over time effect. Oops, I forgot to start it back. Here we go. Ah, welcome back, Dizzarian. You seem to have done well. Both eyes intact. Face appears unshredded. It is truly the most terrible feeling to have one's casting interrupted by heinous injury. It's one of the easiest trials, if you ask me. Keep well away from pointy, slashy, bashy things if you want to reach the end of arcane utterance. That's just common sense. Fortune favors the fighter who flings fire from afar. I simply love the look of loathing leveled at me by the distant duelist distressed by my dealing downpour. They're all kind of full of themselves. Cringe. When Thaumaturges excel at offense but fail miserably at defense, our most effective strategy is to topple our adversaries with overwhelming force before they have chance to respond. Honor is for knights and dead mages. Dizzarian, your studies appear to be progressing nicely. It won't be long before you dominate the battlefield as an avatar of sorcerous destruction. Oh, someone's mad. So it is true, Bookie. Don't try to hide from me. By go, or you Banny, or Beezy, or Booha. Chocobusy? What are you doing here? You promised you would teach me next. Well, yes, of course we did, but Dizzarian here was most insistent. And once again, you brush me aside in the hopes I abandon my heart's desire. Why do you deny me? I hate you, all of you. Please, Boosie, you shouldn't say such hurtful things. You know how delicate Bigo is. That was Coco Boosie, your youngest brother. He so dearly wishes to become a thaumaturge like the rest of us, but it simply isn't possible. The poor boy's aetheric levels are pitifully low. We thought we had convinced him to accept fate's cruel quirks when he entered the Alchemist Guild, but he yet yearns to walk the path of thaumaturgy. Such is Coco Boosie's determination that he spend all his waking moments experimenting with alchemical concoctions, seeking a method by which he can expand his capacity for arcane manipulation. Well, this is obviously not your concern. Back to the abyss with you, young Thaumaturge, and I mean that in the most encouraging manner possible. There we go. So we're going to get a new staff, which is very nice. I believe this is one I'm already wearing, and that one's pretty much already I'm wearing, so I'll probably get one of these rings or something. So that's going to wrap up this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. I know these are a little short, but I just want to give like each level of the class guild so that you can follow along if you need that. Leave any comments that you may have. And as always, if you haven't yet, you really should be subscribed to the channel. I'm trying to put out more and more Final Fantasy XIV content, so you want to be subscribed so you can get notification of that. So, until next time.